Hey guys, it is the Wasteland Girl Detective, and are you thirsty? I could really go for a Nuka Dark. I don't know, one day I'll get better at these intros. Anyways, today we're looking at Nuka Dark. It's actually a weekly, this week collecting Nuka Dark. I'm sure at this point most of you have found it, but it was an idea for a video anyways. So Nuka Dark is obviously a Nuka-Cola variety. It is the only alcoholic variety. It grants +1 strength and +1 endurance at a cost of perception instead of intelligence like most other alcohols. I use it during the raids, and I have Cola Nut and Party Girl equipped to get the most out of that particular beverage. We're going to look for some today. We're going to craft it as well. So Nuka Dark does spawn in some world locations. You can buy it at Bubbles, the vendor in the White Springs Refuge. You can also buy it at that soda fountain in Nuka World. They each sell one. And if you want to have it over really quick, you can just server hop. It resets when you refresh the server. So you could just buy 2 in a world, hop, buy 2 more, buy hop, and buy 1 if you're trying to complete the weekly, because I think you need 5 for it. There's also world spawns. So the first one, if you go to the boardwalk, and you can just travel to district, you don't need to actually do an expedition for this. If you head to Showman's Pier, opposite the performance stage, there's a bar, and there are 5 there, I believe. You just kind of need to look on either side of the cabinet. And then if you travel to Fraternity Row in Morgantown, and at one of the frat houses, there is a Nuka Dark in the Nuka-Cola room. There's actually a few varieties of Nuka-Cola there as well. Now, if you have the Nuka-Cola Mystery Machine, you can set that up in your camp. And I haven't ever been able to get one this way, but apparently you can get it out of this machine. And then if you have your Nuka-Cola Collectron set up, you can collect different varieties of Nuka-Cola. This is obviously not a Nuka-Cola Collectron, but because I have one, I can set my other Collectrons to collect Nuka-Cola. And then you can also craft it. So the recipe can be obtained from Leo, who wouldn't talk to me today because of course he wouldn't. The way I got it was completing daily quests for Biv at Big Al's Tattoo Parlor in Morgantown. So you just have to travel over to Morgantown, visit him, Big Al's Tattoo Parlor in Morgantown, visit him, and then spam speech him over and over again until he talks to you and gives you the quest. The recipe itself is pretty straightforward. You just need boiled water, Nuka-Cola, snap tail reed, and wood like you do for any cooking. Boiled water, pretty easy to obtain any stream. You can find it in cartons all over the wasteland, or you might have a boiled water collector in your camp. The Nuka-Cola is pretty easy to obtain as well. Many spawns all over the wasteland and Nuka-Cola vending machines. Vendor bots will often have Nuka-Cola, and then of course Bubbles and the Nuka-Cola soda fountain. They also have several for sale. And then those camp resources that I mentioned earlier, you can collect Nuka-Cola that way as well. That leaves us with Snaptail Reed, which is actually pretty easy to farm. There's lots of places that you can go in the wasteland, but I usually start kind of by the Golly Mine exit. You can start a little bit further towards Mama Dolce's as well, but this is just where I go. And then just make sure you have Green Thumb equipped. If you have Backwoodsman 4, you can also equip this as well. I don't usually waste it for Snaptail Reed because there's quite a bit on this run. And then you just head down the river and you keep collecting the snaptail reed. I usually go all the way to about the Wayward. There are a few more by Flatwoods, but I felt like I had enough at this point. I started with nothing and I ended up with 54. Then I'm just gonna head to my camp because I have a brew station set up there. If you don't have one at your camp, the White Spring also has a brew station there as well. And making sure that we have equipped Super Duper because we don't want to make that mistake more than 12 times. And there, I thought I crafted more than that. Somewhere some clips went missing, but it's fine. Now you can just let it, because you see that you've created fermentable Nuka Dark, so it's not ready to drink. You could just let it sit in your inventory and it will ferment over time. Or if you have a fermenter, you can put it in the fermenter and it'll ferment faster. And you end up with Nuka Dark. And that is pretty much it. I like Nuka Dark for raids. Anyways, if you would like to try a Nuka-Cola variety in real life, you should pick up the Fallout Cookbook. I will put my Amazon affiliate link in the description. Amazon yelled at me because I haven't sold any outside of, I think, like a couple. I'm not sure. They're like, you're going to lose your affiliate status. I don't really care. However, I will say that the Fallout Cookbook is actually fantastic. I have made lots of recipes from it that are on the channel. I will add the playlist at the end of the video. The holiday season is coming up, or if you're looking for a birthday present for someone in your life or yourself, maybe you want to wrap up something for yourself, it's definitely worth it. I can't say enough good things about it. I also have the Starfield Cookbook, which I haven't made anything out of yet, but I will be. Oh, and if you made it to the end of the video, here's a little bonus content that's not really bonus. These are just additional Mr. Fuzzies that I have crafted. Here's my full collection right here, as you can see. I don't know, was that a bonus? Maybe it was for me. Okay, now that is it. That is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.